a 3-step formula to keep talking, which included react, comment, and follow up. Right now, I want to give you a few examples for react, comment, and follow up, so you have an idea of what they exactly mean. Remember, you don't need more grammar. What you need is a few short phrases that can keep the conversation going. We are talking about natural ways of continuing your conversation through a 3-step formula: react, comment, and ask a follow-up. You react by saying something like, "Oh, really? No way!" The ways to react. You can repeat after me if you want. "Oh, really? Oh, really? No way! No way! That's awesome! That's awesome! I didn't know that. I didn't know that." Exactly. Step 1, react with an emotion. Step number 2, comment. You add one sentence. For example, and again, you can listen and repeat. "That sounds fun." "That sounds fun." "I know what you mean." "I know what you mean." "That's interesting." "That's interesting." "That must be nice." "That must be nice." Precisely. Short comments after the reaction. First you show your emotion, then you add a sentence to it. When you listen and repeat, make sure to also copy the rhythm and the tone intonation if you can. Don't just say the words. Show your emotion. For example, if I say, "Well, that sounds fun," it sounds really sarcastic. You gotta give your energy to the conversation. "That sounds fun." "No way! That sounds fun." "Oh, really? That sounds fun." "I didn't know that." "That sounds fun." You hear what I'm doing? I am combining step 1, react, with step 2, the comment. You can mix and match these words. For example, I can take "that's awesome" and combine it with "that must be nice." "That's awesome, that must be nice." Feels very natural. It is also important to ask a small follow-up. Add a little question at the end. Listen and repeat. "What was that like?" "What was that like?" "Oh, really? What did you watch?" "Oh, really? What did you watch?" "Nice. I love funny movies." "Nice. I love funny movies." There are also more general follow-ups. For example, "What was that like?" "What was that like?" "Where was that?" "Where was that?" Say it out loud. How often do you do that? How often do you do that? Why do you think so? Why do you think so? What happened next? What happened next? Great. Remember that you don't need long answers. Just one reaction, one comment, one question. That's it. A 3-step rhythm to continuing a conversation. Step number 1, react with an emotion. Step number 2, comment in one sentence. Step number 3, ask for a follow-up. You can combine these reactions, comments, and follow-ups in a natural way to make a great response. I have 3 topics for you. For example, you are talking about movies. I watched a movie last night. Oh, really? What did you watch? We have step 1 and we have step 3. React and ask a follow-up question. Oh, really? What did you watch? A comedy. It was great. How can you reply to a comedy? It was great. Sounds good. Was it an interesting movie? Maybe I can watch it later. Don't just do one thing. Remember to react, comment, ask for a follow-up. Let's do another example. Somebody says, I started going to the gym this year. A good way to reply would be, that's great. How often do you go? Amazing! It's good for your health. Are you enjoying it? What could you say after they say about 3 times a week? Great job! Do you exercise in the evenings? Awesome! How does it make you feel? About 3 times a week. Nice! I wish I had that consistency. How do you feel so far? How is it going so far? Have you seen any improvements recently? What do you like to do in the gym? What's your favorite exercise in the gym? Do you like to exercise in the morning or afternoon? It really depends on where you would like the conversation to go. One more example. Your colleague comes to you and says, today was a long day. You may say something like, really? What happened? You're showing this compassion, right? Really? Is your response? What happened? Ask a follow-up question. Today was a long day. Really? What made it a long day? What happened? Just lots of meetings. Pretty good. Keep it up. You're doing great. I feel you. I get that. I get that. Meetings can be exhausting. What question could I ask? So the conversation is, today was a long day. Really? What happened? Just lots of meetings. Well, I get that. Meetings can be exhausting. Were they at least interesting? Is a good follow-up. Did you learn something at least? I don't start talking about myself. I don't start talking about a different topic. I am answering short, friendly, and in a natural way to keep the conversation going. You can practice with this 3-step formula. Try it. In the beginning, it's gonna feel really weird when you do this because you're just used to saying yes, no, maybe. But if you practice this for a couple of weeks, people will keep talking to you and they will feel so good having these conversations with you because you will be able to have these natural conversations and to keep conversations going naturally. That's the secret. It is not about perfect grammar, more vocabulary, a great accent, or I want to be fluent. Keep it short, keep it friendly, keep it natural. That is all you have to do to continue conversations.